She is a legend who is the founder of Kinky Salon, the best fucking sex party in the world. How many people here have gotten laid in the pink room? Raise your hand. Look at that. You owe this woman a debt of gratitude. You think I get people laid? Just you fucking wait. She just did a very successful Kickstarter to self-publish her book, Sex Culture Revolutionary. So you're going to get to hear the entire story soon. But she's a little bit shy, so you're going to have to make her feel real. I'm not kidding. She's a little bit shy. You got to make her feel welcome. She's a legend. Poly superstar.
Hi, everyone. So I just want to start by thanking everyone who pledged to my Kickstarter. Holy shit, you guys. That was really amazing. So I'm going to tell a story from my book. And I'm going to kind of, you know how it is with porn when you like fast forward through the story to watch the sex? I kind of feel like this is a little bit like that, like Bawdy really just wants to hear about fucking. So I'm going to just through the storyline. Imagine I just pressed fast forward, and I'm just going to get straight to the fucking. Okay. Okay, so I fucked this guy once. In the restroom of a fetish club in London. His cock jangled with half a dozen piercings, and he was wearing black, shiny latex, and he had a bald head, and it was buff and tattoos, and I was like, damn, this man is fucking hot. And I took him home with me, of course I did, and he brought a toy bag with him. And he said to me, what do you like? And I said, well, I don't know, I like to fuck. And he was like, cheeky, I like that. Well, I hope you enjoy submitting because I like to be in control. And I was like, show me. And in like literally half a fucking second, he had me cuffed, naked, and face down on the bed. And he said to me, honey, what are your boundaries? Can I beat you and fuck you? Because I want to know if you want it gentle or hard. I'm asking you these questions now because you're not going to be able to speak soon. And he pulled out a ball gag from his toy bag. And into the pillow, I said, yes, beat me and fuck me and do it hard. And as the ball gag, as the pink rubber ball was being pressed into my mouth, I suddenly realized that what I was doing was maybe a little bit dangerous. I didn't even know who this guy was. None of my friends knew he was there with me. I couldn't even remember his name. And I had this kind of moment of panic as he raised my hips up in the air, and then the first blow hit my ass, and I was like, oh, yeah. Give me that pain. I need that pain so I can remind myself what it's like to be alive. You know that feeling? Sorry, I just have a moment there. And so he beat me. He beat me hard. He paddled my pussy with a paddle. And I kind of arched my back into it a little bit, and he was all like whispering in my ear like, yeah, oh, good girl, yeah, give me that pussy. You love it when they do that, right? Arch my back, yeah, I'll give you that pussy. And then he beat me really fucking hard, you guys. He beat my thighs, my ass, my back until I was sobbing into the pillow, just like a big pile of snot and tears, just like, oh. And then he fucked me. with his fingers at first, and then I heard the snap of latex and felt his cock. And he turned my face around so that I could see the mirror. And I looked at him, and he was still wearing his black latex outfit, and he'd like pulled his cock out from the outfit. And he had black tattoos like snaking up the back of his head. And he said to me, "Look at that. I kind of look like the devil." How does it feel to be fucked by the devil? And then he stuck out his tongue and kind of flicked it like, and laughed like maniacally, and then fucked me even harder. And so I greedily pushed back on his cock over and over again, like, until eventually he came with a grunt. Now, my orgasm was never part of the equation. I was 24 years old. I had been sexually active for nearly a decade. It had been a pretty crazy sexually active decade, let me tell you that. But the one thing that I had never experienced was an orgasm. My mom is a sex therapist. She told me some amazing statistics that I can't remember right now, but it basically said it's really normal for women in their early 20s to not experience orgasms. And I don't really know why it happened the way it did. You know, I think about my teen years and when I was growing up, and the thing is, you guys, this is kind of an intense thing to say in front of you all right now, but my father died when I was 16, and he had been sick for a really long time. So for 7 years, he was in terminal wards, and that was while I was growing up, while I was becoming an adult. As I was blossoming into womanhood, I was surrounded by death. And so I feel like maybe I had psychic barriers that I had put in place that, like, I didn't know how to remove them. Like, my energy body had been so tightly wound with stress and sadness and sorrow and grief for so many fucking years that it constricted my ability to have that expansive, spacious moment, to have that release. And so it didn't happen for me for many years. When I finally had my first orgasm, I was at home on my own. Of course I was, right? My friend had bought me this rabbit vibe dildo, you know, the one that looks like the candy machine, and like that one. You all know. And she said to me, "Here, Polly, here you go, love. That will get an orgasm out of a stone." And then I thought to myself, well, maybe I'm more frigid than a stone because I still couldn't come. But I didn't stop trying. And this one night I was on my own. I was in my house. There was nobody else around. I had lit the candles. There was soft music playing on the stereo. I was laying naked on my leopard print bedspread, enjoying the moment, and just thought, well, maybe I'll just go on a little personal journey. You know, no destination, no fear, just let go of all the voices, just let it go, and just touch myself. And as I caressed my breasts and the curve of my hip, the candlelight was casting these shadows on the ceiling, and I thought that they were like my imaginary lovers, the shadows of my imaginary lovers, and you know, their soft feather light touch and kisses all over me. And after a while, I reached for the rabbit vibe. You know, I didn't do anything differently this night. I didn't breathe differently. I wasn't any less stressed out or less depressed. I went, and for half an hour, I went to that place that I knew so well, that I had been so many times before. You know, half an hour later, there I was, face contorted and frantic. And and wrist sore. You know that feeling, anyone? Like, fuck, just so close, oh God, fuck. And then all of a sudden, whoa, oh, fuck. Honey, dripping, ecstasy. I was transported out of my bed. A moment of dissolution, and then I was returned, panting. Wait, that was it? That was it? That's not fair, that went too quickly. I waited 10 years for that. Am I gonna have to wait another 10 years? Fuck no. My hands reached down, seeking confirmation. The second orgasm only took a few seconds. Well, maybe I'm not broken after all, hey? Thank you. And Dixie, I want to thank Dixie, man. That was a tough story to tell, you guys. Holy shit. You know, I just want to thank Dixie also for putting me in this lineup. Like, what a fucking lineup tonight. I saw the flyer and I was like, really? Holy shit. Ah. So I'm really grateful for you to put me in the show tonight. Thanks. Thanks, everyone.